Welcome back to the new Minneapolis Junior High School Gymnasium. Dale Leach and Mike Perry here tonight to bring you these contests between the visiting Ellsworth Bearcats and the Minneapolis Lions and continuing NCAA league play. Starting out with the girls here who won last Friday against Sacred Heart by a very handy score of 15 or 16 points, whatever it was. And the Lady Bearcats. The Lady Bearcats are 11-4 in the league, 11-4 overall, 6-2 in NCAA standings, and they are in second place with that 6-2 record. Minneapolis is 4-10 and 1-6 in the league, getting their first win in the league against Sacred Heart last Friday night. Trying to see if we're still absent Kylie Roth out there. It looks like we are. So I don't know if she's done for the year or not, but we did have 3 injuries. Now we're down just to 1. The Bearcats are averaging 43 points a game, giving up 39, so they're just a +4. Minneapolis is averaging 37 points a game and giving up an average of 46. So we're a -9 on the season for averages. This is the 90th game in the series. Minneapolis leads at 49-40. At home here, we lead at 27-17. Back in December, Ellsworth beat us by 9 and broke a 9-game win streak by the Lady Lions over the Bearcats. Ellsworth has lost their last 2 games in a row, so they're going to be out tonight looking for a little impetus to get back on the right track. They lost to Ellsworth by a pretty good score at home, 60-42. I was rather surprised to see that score. And then they lost to Beloit at home last Friday, 53-41. They beat us by 9 in Ellsworth back in December. I don't know that they're all that much better of a team than we are. They took better care of the ball, quite honestly, and that's been our bugaboo throughout this season. We've been giving up 20, 30 turnovers a game easily.
Yeah, that's a big one to be able to take care of that ball, especially getting it up the court. And when Charisma McNary was injured, we lost one of our major ball handlers right there. So it always helps to have a couple ball handlers.
And so all the teams know the MO against Minneapolis is press. And we're going to have the national anthem that will precede our starting lineups. The MHS Chorale. And Mike, I like the acoustics in this gym. They sounded very good in here last Friday when they sang.
Pull the earphones off and have a listen.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, if you would please rise and remove your hats as we hear our Star-Spangled Banner from Minneapolis High School Choir under the direction of Mrs. Sarah Hawking.
You're absolutely right, Dale. The acoustics are wonderful in here. Keep telling people they're in the window in it, and oh, can't believe that. And I said, well, see the sun shining in from the west. On a lot of gyms, you wish there wasn't any windows.
Yes.
This is a perfect basketball venue, and volleyball, and wrestling.
I tell you, I went into the wrestling room last Friday. It's huge. It's monstrous in there.
Getting ready here for the starting lineups. For Ellsworth, number 3, that's Jenna Haas. She's 5'4" junior for Minneapolis. Number 3, that's Christy Nelson. For Ellsworth, number 5, the Lady Bearcats, Paige Talbot. For Minneapolis, number 15, Charisma Vigneri.
I bet it wasn't. Probably went to sleep with those.
And for Ellsworth, Lady Bearcats, number 21, that's Amy Westerman. And she'll play tall in the middle. She does rebound well. And for Minneapolis, Adeline Laws. She'll have to rebound well. Ellsworth, always a good rebounding team. And for Ellsworth, number 22, here's the scorer, Colby Davis. And for Minneapolis, Faith Cornick, the other half of the Twin Towers for the Lady Lions. And for Ellsworth, Janae Brungard. And Minneapolis, Mackenzie Allison at the strong forward position. And we're just getting ready to tip off. Don't you like those scoreboards, Dale? We got the point, player's number on it, and we'll have points and fouls right there in front of us.
Is that the Walker girl on crutches there? Courtney?
Sure looks like it. If that's the case, then we
She
are
did-
missing.
She did sprain her ankle a little bit, if I remember right, last Friday. And the way it's wrapped, it must have been more than just a little bit. Well, I think the full court made a difference in our games last Friday, at least in the girls. Our girls, I think, were noticeably fatigued late in the game, and I think so were Sacred Hearts, and that's one reason we pulled away from them so late in that game.
Full-size gym. Many don't realize the existing high school gym and the original one is a little bit smaller than this. And we're underway. Got a good toss-up by the ref, and Ellsworth has the first possession here. Talbot has it out on top. Minneapolis matched up man-to-man. Out on top. Ellsworth had her look. Now down low. Shot up, no good, and the rebound's pulled down out of there by Adeline Laws. Now Charisma open from three-point range, shot, back rim, no good, and Cornick comes out of there with the rebound. Nelson has her shot stuffed, and a foul is whistled on number 21, Amy Westerman, as Adeline Laws gets that offensive rebound.
First personal foul, first team foul. At the line shooting 2, Adeline Laws.
Two-shot foul for Adeline Laws. First free throw up and good. 1-0 Minneapolis. Well, I saw the Nelson girl was starting there, Dale, and I was wondering, I was missing someone. Just with a quick head count.
She played quite well against Sacred Heart. That really was the first time I've seen them play in several games.
2-0 Minneapolis early on here. Now we drop back. Good defense by Minneapolis. Motion offense. They're looking inside. Now dribble drive on the baseline. Shut down nicely as Talbot gets down there. Amy Westerman has the excuse me, that's Colby Davis, has the ball stripped. Charisma all the way down, loses control and goes out of bounds. It will be Ellsworth ball as we turn it over. And if we can eliminate too many of those, Dale, because we did a good job with a good stop on defense, and transition game was there, but we lost it.
Turnovers make the difference.
Westerman has it, gets it off to Haas. Good, nice steal as Adeline Law steps in front of that pass, and Minneapolis back with possession here. Out front it goes. Allison looks at a three.
3 seconds called on Laws.
2 turnovers in a row, and we give it right back to him. 2-0. Westerman out front, three-pointer on its way. It's good. Jenna Haas with the long ball.
I wondered how long it would take for Ellsworth to put some pressure on us.
And they had her on the arm. Talbot with the reach-in foul. Second team foul. You're right, Dale. The jacket does feel pretty good up here.
A lot different than the old gym. There was no circulation at the top at all.
Allison picks up her dribble, now gets it off to Charisma. Baseline shot, no good. And Faith Kornick out-muscles the Lady Bearcat for the rebound, and Nelson has the ball stripped. Colby Davis all the way to the basket. Shot.
Possibly blocked, but a foul was called.
Foul is whistled on Faith Kornick. 2-shot foul. Colby Davis. Free throw, no good. Kylie Fuller in, and Faith Kornick will get a breather. 3-2 Ellsworth. Free throw, good. She got the second one. It's 4-2 now. Now comes the full court pressure. Nelson clears the timeline, picks up her dribble, and that's not a good spot to pick up your dribble. Possession arrow does favor Minneapolis, so we do not turn it over. We'll play it in. Trapped in no man's land there. It was an easy tie-up. Now they throw over the top to Adeline Laws, and a little bit out past her outstretched hand. It goes out of bounds. Turnover. Back to Ellsworth. 4-2, Lady Bearcats. Long shot on its way, rimming out by Davis. And Adeline Laws has the rebound for Minneapolis. Charisma Vigneri. Dribble drive on the baseline. Out front it goes, and that ball's tipped out of there by Davis. She'll have a run out. Oh, she misses. Tries the right hand, but it's going to stay with. Ooh.
Oh,
okay.
I thought that was off the weight. But we'll take it.
Full court pressure as Davis misses the layup. Didn't use the left hand, did she, Dale?
Nope.
Blocking foul is the call on Brungart. That's her third team foul. That's her first.
It's 4-2 Ellsworth here. 4:16 remaining in the first quarter.
And McCline into the contest for Ellsworth. Charisma had an open look, wearing that ankle brace as She nursed the rolled ankle for a couple weeks. Good move by Charisma off the glass, no good. Adeline Laws with the stick back, and she cannot finish. Now all the way in, Davis, layup, good.
6-0 run for the Lady Bearcats here.
3:40 left first quarter. Good ball movement there. We clear the timeline. That ball, they stepped out of bounds. It's going to remain with Minneapolis. That entry pass was tipped away. And a 30-second timeout called for by Coach Weatherman. Bailey, you mentioned the acoustics in this gym. They are remarkably good. One thing I notice about a good basketball gym, you don't hear a drumming noise. You just hear a good constant dribble of the basketball, and it's a quiet dribble, if you would. But love this gym. It's nice.
What do you think of the scoreboard up there?
Yeah, I commented on it earlier with all the extras that are on it, the player number, points, fouls, and yeah, excellent scoreboard.
Takes two people to run it.
In the pictures you sent, though, there were padded chairs up here, Dale.
Well,
kind of went away.
There's a story behind that. I'll tell you that off the air.
Minneapolis to play it in under our own basket. Allison to play it in. Shoup in the contest. Now, Adeline Laws has a pretty good open look, but Davis with the good defense. All the way in, off the glass, no good, and
Shoup rebounds.
Shoup has it. Six to 2, Lady Bearcats. Fuller with the ball on the left wing. Out front to Shoup. Man-to-man defense by the Lady Bearcats. Fuller, now Nelson. And the pass down low is intercepted by Klein, as Adeline Laws was not there where the ball was passed. Ooh, good defense there. Adeline Laws jumped in front of that. Almost had a steal, but good chip away there.
Giles, Kornick, and Veneri come in for Nelson, Laws, and Mackenzie Allison.
Just 2 free throws so far by Minneapolis, the only score the Lady Lions have put on the board. And Ellsworth with a 3 ball down the hatch.
A deuce and a free throw.
And a deuce and a free throw. Good defense by Carolyn Giles. Klein has it, and they're going to call a 3-second violation on Ellsworth, and they turn it over. 2:18 left first quarter. We're still having a little trouble handling the ball, and it's a tie-up. We turn it over because Ellsworth has a possession arrow.
We are not very sure-handed. This is a nice way to say it.
Notice the bleachers on the other side have the backrest.
Yeah, on the home side, yeah.
Westerman on the left wing gets it out on top to number 15. I don't have her name. That's right off the hands of Ellsworth. Should be Minneapolis ball. Timbra Lakin. Yes, good call.
1:47 to go in the quarter. 6-2 is the score. Ellsworth with the lead.
Shoup has it. Charisma Vigneri looking to get the ball to the middle, shoots it to the other side. Shoup there, and we clear the timeline. Here comes the trap. She tosses it over the top, tipped out of bounds by Ellsworth. It will remain with Minneapolis. Brungard back in for Ellsworth. Carolyn Giles with the ball. Shoot. Charisma Vigneri. Out front it goes to Giles. Almost tied up, gets it off to shoot. Fuller. Ellsworth's gone back to a little bit of a zone. There's a long shot from the outside, no good. Kornick has the rebound and the stick back 2 times, and it's up and in.
She's been doing a whale of a job under the basket.
Stayed with it. There's a nice steal by Shoup. 1-on-2. She's going all the way in. Shot. Good.
Good. Ties it at 6. 49 seconds remaining in the quarter.
Zoe with a nice anticipation there to jump in front of that pass and takes it down, stops and shoots as she had an open look. It went in, and we've got a tie ball game. Under 30 to shoot here, first quarter. 3-second call once again. This time on Lakin. That's the third 3-second violation we've seen here tonight. 2 on Ellsworth for sure. 1 on Minneapolis.
Nelson and Allison come back in, and Laws. Original starting lineups in the game.
Nelson has it, gets it off to Allison. They reverse the ball nicely, get it back to Allison in the middle. Nelson has a good look from the outside, shot no good.
She hit one of those last Friday against Sacred Heart.
Under 10 to shoot. They try to get it in. Shot is away before the buzzer and goes out of bounds as Colby Davis had a look. And that's the way the first quarter in. Nice rally there at the end as Minneapolis gets a couple buckets to get it tied up. 6-6 at the end of one quarter. And we'll be back with the second quarter action here in just a minute.
Welcome back to second quarter action, tied at 6.
Minneapolis with the possession arrow to play it in. And we're underway. Allison has it. Now Charisma Vigneri. 2-3 zone by Ellsworth. We'll see if we can shoot from the outside.
Hold her
travel. Good defense by Ellsworth. Davis with the ball. She lost it going in, the crossover dribble, but she gets all the way to the basket, and the shot goes up and in. 8-6, Lady Cats. There we go. That's the way you break that press. And we throw it away.
Jayhawk meant one thing to one player and another thing to another player, I guess. Or else not both of them heard it.
Flying out as Amy Westerman back in the contest for Ellsworth.
8-6 Ellsworth.
Out on top, now around to Davis. Down low, Westerman shot no good. And Faith Kornick has a rebound from Minneapolis. Charisma gets it off to Allison. All the way down the baseline, stops, and she's fouled by Davis. Good call. Allison makes it all the way down to the low block. Shot is partially blocked, but she is fouled by Colby Davis. That's her first. And Allison to the free throw line to shoot 2 here. First throw on its way. No good. Second throw on its way. It is good. 1 of 2. 1 point lead for Ellsworth. Minneapolis still on a man-to-man defense, which is kind of surprising. We're not known for our man-to-man defense. More so the host girls. Oh, Faith with good hands tips that ball away, and we've got a turnover. Get it right back. Chance to take the lead here. Dumps it down low, and
Cornett gets called into a foul there, trying to rescue the ball. It wasn't properly placed to her.
Foul's on number 32, Faith Cornish. Second first.
So she'll have to spend some time on the pine here, I guess on the pads, not the pine.
it's her second personal foul.
Callie Fuller comes in for her.
Madison Fouhet in for Ellsworth. Might have to get a correct pronunciation of that one. Good defense by Allison. Had her tied up for a second. She got away somehow. Ball is stolen by Fuller. That's double dribble.
She picked up the ball to try to pass it and decided to take another dribble.
Jenna Haas to play it in for Ellsworth. On the right wing, Westerman. Looks for Cutter. They kick it out. Haas shot is partially blocked. You better go get it. Tipped last by Minneapolis, lands on the baseline. It will stay with Ellsworth.
8-7 the score here, 5:28 remaining in the half. Ellsworth with a 1-point lead.
Lakin back in the contest. Wilson heads to the bench for Ellsworth. Davis to play it in. Pass, baseline drive. Out front it goes. Ellsworth, good ball movement. Minneapolis, good defense.
Lost her balance, traveled.
Traveling is the call, as Dale mentioned. They turn it right back over, and Minneapolis back with the possession here. Ellsworth still full court pressure. Good job patiently getting it over. And we throw it away again. That pass, as the defense is coming back, it's just no way to make that pass. And an easy reach-in foul is the call there on Hadlin Loss.
Foul's on number 23, Hadlin Loss. First personal foul. 13.
First personal.
30-second timeout called for by the Ellsworth coach.
Timeout, Bearcats. 30-second timeout.
And that's the fourth team foul. Both teams have 4 team fouls. 4:45 left, second quarter. Just a 30-second timeout, Dale.
Not a high-scoring game so far. 6-6 at the end of one quarter. 3 minutes and 15 seconds have gone by here in the second, and Ellsworth has scored 2. We scored 1. That's not setting any world records for scoring tonight. Both teams playing fairly good defense, I think, is one reason.
Yeah.
Plus, we've thrown the ball away a lot.
We have. We're trying to force that ball in the middle, and 2 or 3 times there's just no one there except for an Ellsworth defender. 8-7 Lady Cats. They're going to play it in. Davis. Out front it goes to Amy Westerman. Davis the cutter there, and they couldn't get the ball to her. Dribble drive, stops and shoots. Off the glass, no good. Hadlin Laws has the big rebound from Minneapolis. Hands it off to Charisma. Nelson gets it back to Allison. Fuller. There's a nice drive by Charisma on the baseline. Shot no good. That's tipped out there by Ellsworth. It should remain with Minneapolis. You cringe just a little bit when Charisma goes down. If you get that ankle rolled again, it would be a painful thing.
She tweaked it again last Friday.
Allison to play it in. 8-7 Ellsworth. There we get it in. Nelson walks as she takes an extra step before she puts the ball on the floor.
Zoe Shoup is going to come in for Nelson.
3:58 left in this first half.
Still 8-7. Ellsworth.
Talbot has it. Entry pass
Reach in
to
foul.
Westerman, and Adeline Laws whistled with her second personal foul.
Foul number 23, Evan Laws. Second personal foul, team forward.
Carolyn Giles will come in as Adeline Laws and Faith Cornick are on the bench with 2 personal fouls here in the first half. Allison is going to be looked upon for the rebounding along with Fuller. Layup all the way in, no good. Allison has the big rebound from Minneapolis. Giles has it, clears the timeline. Off to Allison. And the reach in foul on Westerman. That's her second.
5th team foul.
Foul is on number 21, Amy Westerman. Second personal foul, team fifth.
We'll play it in under her own basket as Charisma Vigneri plays it in. Out front it goes to Zoe Shoup. Long shot on its way, no good. Fuller has the rebound, she can't get it. Stick back to drop, and Davis has it.
Nice break up by Veneri. Couldn't quite control it though.
Ball goes off her knee as she gets down there and breaks up that fast break attempt by Ellsworth. Still 8-7. Long shot on its way, no good. The rebound's pulled down out of there by Fuller. Big rebound. Limit Ellsworth to 1 and done. With a chance to take the lead here. Carolyn Giles, dribble drive down on the baseline. Gets it off Fuller. Her shot way short. And Charisma Vigneri over the back is whistled with the personal foul.
Foul number 15, Charisma.
Tell you what, Caroline Giles came in last Friday. Veneri was fouled and sprained her ankle and went down. Caroline Giles came off the bench, cool as cucumber, and hit 2 free throws.
Nice. I noticed in the stats she's 100% from the free throw line. 2 for 2.
.2:15 left. It's still 8-7.
Davis and Fuller's going to be whistled with the blocking foul as Davis throws a shoulder into her and creates the contact.
Foul's on number 33, Kylie Fuller.
6th team foul on the Lions. 5 for the Bearcats.
2:11 left first half. They'll play it in under their own basket. All the way in she goes and can't take the shot. Brungard had a pretty good look, but wouldn't take the shot. Now Davis stops and shoots. It in, it's good.
10-7 with 1:45 to go. And we double dribble.
Turnover gives it right back to Ellsworth. 10-7. Now down low. Davis again. Turnaround jump shot up and good. Pretty good defense. That's a tough shot, Dale.
Yep. Bearcats up by 5, and we lose it again.
Well, you got to know they're going to come and get you from behind, and they steal it.
Number 14 with the bucket.
Klein with a basket for Ellsworth, and all of a sudden, when it was 8-7, now it's 14-7. 6 quick points by the Lady Cats, and a timeout taken by Minneapolis. Full timeout. We'll take one too. Minneapolis trailing 7-14. We'll be back with the rest of the first half in just a minute. Okay. Still for court pressure. Need a little court vision. Carolyn Giles rescues it. But it does go out of bounds. It will
last
be
touch by the Lions.
Ellsworth ball. Davis with the ball for the Lady Cats. Run guard, dribble drive into the paint, hands it off to Davis. Now the dump down pass shot, no good. And Kylie Fuller has the rebound. Giles has it on the right wing.
.45 seconds remaining in the half.
And the pass inside is chipped away as Fuller couldn't get a hand on it. Pass all the way in, layup no good.
Mackenzie Allison with the rebound, out to shoot.
And we can kind of see that pass coming, and so could Ellsworth. Davis easily tips that out of bounds. You get the ball to the middle on a fast break, you've got a little better shot at it, and when you're trailing down the sideline like that, it's good to get some distance and space. Minneapolis just could not find the middle person to get that ball to. It's tipped out of bounds by Ellsworth. Minneapolis will remain in control here with a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. Allison shot no good, and the rebound by Talbot. 15 to shoot. 14-7, Lady Cats. Pass back to Davis, shot up and good.
Tell you what, without our bigs in there, they're ruling the inside.
Yeah, I don't. You almost got to play one of them to keep this from happening, but that's kind of the way it goes when you're in foul trouble.
16-7, Ellsworth after one half of play. We'll be back with a little wrap-up of the first half. Dale Leach and Mike Perry for Eagle Communications Channel 20.
Got a few point totals. Oh, good.
All right, welcome back here as we get close to the second half starting.
Point
8-0 run by the Ellsworth Bearcats to close out the second quarter.
Real quickly, point totals for Minneapolis. Adeline Laws has 2 points. Kinsey Allison has 1. Faith Kornick has 2. And Zoe Shoup has 2. Just 7 points scored in the first half. Minneapolis has the turnover bugaboo here tonight. And couldn't really get that ball down the court like you'd like. And then Ellsworth at the end of the second quarter with our bigs on the bench, as Dale mentioned, come out with a 8-0 run. And most of it's Miss Davis inside. She gets loose down on the low block in the paint. She can shoot. And she is leading all scorers here tonight with 11. She's got a free throw to go along with the 5 field goals. Jenna Haas had a 3-pointer early. She has 3 points. And Klein with a bucket off the bench. And that's all the scoring. Davis has most of the points for Ellsworth.
We scored 6 points in the first quarter and a whopping 1 in the second quarter.
A whopping.
A whopping 1.
Well, what do you like about the gym so far, Dale?
Well, you know, it's nice and bright. I don't know that our other one wasn't nice and bright, but it's new.
Yeah, I was afraid the floor might be too dark, but it's not. It's the lighter parquet lightens up the whole, and then the white, of course, the white ceiling and the white walls help keep it nice and white and clean.
One design flaw that became very evident last week, but it also helped reveal one of the nice things we have. The nice thing is the LED lights. The design flaw is that by the door over there, the entrance door, is a nice light switch about 4 feet up off the floor. That's very easy for somebody to lean up against and turn off a bank of lights. It happened. If that was in the old gym, we'd had to stop proceedings for 15 minutes at least to get the lights turned back on. But here, there, they just turned it up and away we went.
These are all LEDs, you can tell. Light emitting diode, for those that don't know. We're underway here. Ellsworth with the possession to start the second half. Davis looking inside to Westerman, and the pass down low to Rungard, and the reach-in foul is called.
Adeline Laws, I believe. Yep.
That was a quick foul there to pick up her third. Rungard to the free throw line. Free throw up and good.
Collie Fuller in for Laws.
Laws will have to set here. 3 personal fouls. Picked up the third one quickly here in the second half. Free throw up and rimming in. Rungard got them both. Still that full court pressure.
18-7 the score.
Good job breaking the pressure. Nelson with the ball, left wing. She had an open pathway to the rack. There's a long three-pointer, no good, and tipped out of there by Faith Kornick. She almost had that offensive rebound. 18-7. Ellsworth. Pass gets it off to Talbot. Davis down the lane she goes. Left hand layup, good. You can count the basket and give her the and one as well, as she did a good job using the left hand on that layup. McNary whistled with her third foul. Davis to the free throw line for the bonus. Free throw up and good. 2 out of 3 from the charity stripe tonight for Davis. 3-point play the old-fashioned way. And there's a jump ball called as Allison has the ball tipped as she tries to throw it over the top. Ellsworth right there, and we're tied up. Possession arrow favors Minneapolis. We play it in. Two-three zone by Ellsworth. Good popcorn, Dale.
It is.
McNary down to Faith Kornick. Shot. Oh, misses point blank. Bet she wishes she had that one back. Ellsworth has it. Pass, long shot. It'll be an air ball.
Full timeout, Minneapolis. 6:12 remaining in the third. 21-7 the score in favor of the Lady Bearcats. Be right back.
Minneapolis play it in after that timeout. Fuller has it. Vigneri throws it away. Ellsworth has it. Davis spin move, up and in.
Dangerous pass underneath the opponent's basket.
Here's another one. We throw it away twice. Back to Davis. She's hacked. Now we're just even having trouble getting the ball in, Dale.
Fouls on number 35, Mackenzie Allison. First personal foul, 13 foul. At the line shooting 2.
Davis to the free throw line. It'll be a 2-shot foul. First free throw, no good.
In the leading line,
Shoot ban.
Zoe Shoot.
Charisma Vigneri out. Second free throw on its way, no good, front rim. Allison gets it off to Fuller. Nelson out on top now. Ellsworth back to the man-to-man. Nelson shot from the outside, rimming off. Get in there. Faith Kornick with the offensive rebound. His stick back is no good. And foul is whistled on number 23, Brungart. Janae's second. Base free throw up and good.
Well, we have scored this quarter now.
23-8 as Ellsworth jumps out to a quick lead here in the second half. Free throw, oh good, got them both.
We break a 15-point run by the Bearcats.
Pass out front. Davis open for a three. Gosh.
All in possession will stay with Lady Bearcats.
Possession arrow favors the Lady Cats. Venerian for Nelson.
Lady Lions, first the Venerian.
23-9. Davis throw it in. Out front it goes. Good ball movement. Should have been a walk there as she muffed it. Pass right off the hands of Brungart. It'll be Minneapolis ball.
Nice hand on the ball by Faith Kornick to cause that to happen.
4:59 left, third quarter. There we go. Nice pass by Allison to the backside. And right there, Faith Kornick with the ball up and in. Nice pass. Good court vision. See her teammate on the other side wide open. Motion offense, and there's a nice job there by Fuller tipping that ball away, and they're going to give it to Minneapolis. Ball top tipped out of there. And there's a reach-in foul by Haas. And you're right, Dale. Everyone's kind of putting the pressure on us, full court pressure, and it's paying dividends on their offensive end.
Well, and having never played the game competitively myself, I hate to be too critical, but you think we've learned how to handle it eventually.
Well, a lot of it's anticipation, and there's a kick ball by Talbot. It'll remain with Minneapolis. 4:09 left. Shoup has it, gets it off to Allison. Back to Charisma Vigneri, and she's almost tied up. How she got out of there, but throws the ball into
Kornick, she's tied up, falls to the
harm's
floor.
way, and possession arrow remains with Minneapolis. Shoup has it. 2-3 zone by Ellsworth. No movement. Allison's going to have to make her own, and it's going to stay with us as it's tipped out of there by Ellsworth. .338 left, third quarter. Charisma Vigneri. Entry pass to Fuller, shot, up and no good.
Fuller lost her, Kornick lost her balance and ran over the defender on rebounding.
That's her third. Caroline Giles into the contest.
Fourth team foul, so our two bigs out with 3 fouls here, 3:21 remaining in the third.
Be a good time to get Adeline Loss in there. We need a big down there. Stop that from happening.
That's exactly what happened in the second quarter when we lost all of them.
We just don't have an answer for her when she gets down on the low block. Carolyn Giles with the ball. Gets it off to Charisma. Shot up, no good. Fuller had it. Tie up, and the ball will go to Ellsworth.
Got it by 54 there.
That's Natalie Sukup. Davis to play it in. 25-11. Ellsworth by 14. Sukup has it. Long shot on its way. Front rim no good.
Sukup's over the back there, no call.
And you and I had the same thoughts as Coach Weatherman brings Adeline Laws into the contest right now. Talbot with a reach-in foul. That's the fourth team foul. Good quick passes. Adeline Laws almost a travel shot, no good. And Talbot has a rebound for Ellsworth. Under 2 minutes here left, third quarter. Sukup. Davis with the ball on the left wing. There's a foul as Shoup has a little bit too much of the arm. She tried to reach in and tip that ball away. Faith Kornick back in. So both Loss and Kornick playing with 3 personal fouls. I have to agree with Coach. You got to make a run at him here shortly and keep Davis from scoring that easily down low.
Lions down by 14, 1:25 to go in the third.
Long shot from the outside, no good, and Sukup runs down the errant rebound. Talbot quick to the ball, picks it up for Ellsworth. Now long shot again, front rim, no good. Adeline Laws.
There goes the light switch again. Got to get a guard over that.
I think it might be that policeman.
No, that was a kid. Turned it off.
Right over there.
Yeah. Kid walked by and turned it off. Brushed up against it.
Yeah, it's handy to have the switch there, but that's going to happen. Stuka with a nice anticipation there, tips that ball away.
Like I say, it's so wonderful that they come back on instantly when you throw the switch. But
yes.
Gosh.
Klein into the contest, and Davis is going to head to the bench with 18 points scored in this contest. I would presume she's done, but you never know. Charisma is held as she gets down to the low block. Nice entry pass there. She'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Talbot's third personal foul. Charisma McNary with a chance to get in the scorer's book here. 2 free throws. First one up and good. One of the better free throw shooters we have. No, Davis gets a 10-second rest, and she's back in. Free throw, good. She got them both. Good free throw shooter.
25-13, 45 seconds remaining in the third.
They're going to play for the last shot here of the third quarter. Davis way out on top, guarded by Allison. Their skip pass is intercepted. Nice job by Charisma. And Charisma all the way in for the layup. Right at the buzzer.
Minneapolis with 8 points in the third.
25-15. Minneapolis closes the gap on the Lady Cats here at the end of the third quarter. Nice little run there by the Lady Lions. We'll be back with the fourth quarter action here in just a minute.
Welcome back to fourth quarter action. The Bearcats outscored us 9-8 in that quarter. Made a little run on them there as the last part of the quarter went by.
They had extended the lead to about 14 points, so whittled it down just to a 10-point lead.
Knocked out of bounds by number 5.
That's Talbot with the quick hands. Minneapolis to play it in right in front of the Minneapolis bench. Players are right on the, and that's a foul right there by Davis. It's her second personal foul. 15th foul. Excuse me, 16th foul. It's almost a walk by Nelson. Skip pass to Vigneri, baseline drive, shot up, no good. Nice reverse. And they're going to call Faith Cornick over the back.
Number 4 of Faith. 17th foul on the Lions. Wouldn't that be a 1-1?
That's, oh.
Wasn't player control.
No, they should be shooting, yeah.
Timeout, Ellsworth.
I looked up there, saw the 16th foul, thought that was Ellsworth, but no, that is Minneapolis's. They changed it to 16th foul.
Oh, okay, all right.
Should have been on Ellsworth the time before, but anyway, not yet shooting fouls, but that's a full timeout, Dale, as Minneapolis wants to talk it over.
Ellsworth took the full. We'll be right back. 45-15, Ellsworth. Welcome back to third quarter action. Ellsworth with the ball, leading by 10, 25-15, 7:25 remaining in the fourth quarter. Lady Lions going to need to make a run and make it now if they're going to have a chance.
Talbot with the ball, gets it off to Westerman. Good ball movement by the Lady Cats. Sukup has it. Now Davis. Dribble drive into the paint, shot up and good.
Back to the 12-point lead for the Bearcats.
They've taken off the press. Allison all the way in, shot no good, and the rebound pulled out there by Talbot. Davis three-pointer on its way. It's up and good. That's 23 points by Davis.
23 of their 30, huh?
Unofficially, that's what I've got her with. Nelson has it.
Well, the official scoreboard agrees with you, Mike.
Shot by Fuller, no good, and
Davis on the back.
Davis over the back. That's the sixth team foul. We'll play it in under our own basket. 5:55 left in this contest. 30-15. Adeline Laws shot no good. And the ball tipped away from Davis as she tries to take it coast to coast. It will remain with the Lady Cats. They'll play it in under their own basket. Davis to play it in. Out front, Talbot has it, guarded by Nelson. Sukup looking for the ball. Gets it off to Lakin, left wing, dribble drive, the baseline is shut down by Minneapolis. Amy Westerman has it, hands it inside, now they back it back out again. 5 minutes left in the contest. They dribbled that off Nelson.
Backcourt's called, which will be right because nobody had control of it, so his last possession was to Ellsworth in their front court.
Yeah, they called the foul.
Oh, okay.
I thought they should have because actually they dribbled it off her foot.
So with 4:59 remaining here in the contest, the Bearcats doubled the score, leading 30-15. Dale Eats, Mike Perry on Eagle Communications Channel 20. Be right back.
Welcome back to the gymnasium, Minneapolis. Lady Lions and the Lady Bearcats from Ellsworth. Nelson to the free throw line. It'll be a 1-and-1. Free throw, no good.
Off of Davis. Oh. That was off of Davis. Now the referees are going to talk about it.
Yeah, I can't agree with that one. There you go. That looks a little better. 30-15. Minneapolis to play it in right in front of the Minneapolis bench. How you like the way the people get a walk behind the chairs.
Yes, it's nice. If they didn't pile stuff up too much down there behind the scoreboard.
Ellison has it in the corner. Gets it out to Allison. Long shot from the outside, no good. McNary tries to rescue it as the ball lands on the baseline. 4:35 left in the contest.
Yeah, it's going to be nice not to have fans wandering in front of the benches.
Yeah.
As was the case in the old one.
All alone on the baseline, shot no good by Lakin. And Minneapolis clears the board. Really open look there for her.
Stepped out of bounds. I was wondering if you're getting down there awful close. Charisma. It's got to go out of bounds.
I didn't know if she had enough room or not. Evidently not. And we turn it over. Laws heads to the bench for a quick breather as Faith Kornick comes in. Good job by Minneapolis hustling back. Allison tips that away. Charisma Vigneri with the ball on the right wing. Not a lot of movement out there, Dale, is there?
Nope.
Long shot from the corner, no good. Charisma's shot is rebounded by Lakin for the Lady Cats. And nice steal by Charisma Vigneri as Haas turned her back on Charisma and she picked her pocket. (30-17).
They spread the court. Gonna try to play keep away here.
And they're getting close enough, closely guarded, and Ellsworth coach calls timeout as Minneapolis starting to get the defense shuffled out on. 2:46 left in the contest. We'll take a quick timeout as well. Minneapolis trailing Ellsworth 30-17. I mean, in the next few minutes.
Yeah. Oh, the referee just told her, you know, there's a light switch behind you.
Ellsworth to play it in. After that timeout, in the backcourt it goes to Paige Talbot. Guarded by Zoe Shoup. Now they're going to play keep away, aren't they?
Uh-huh.
Davis kicks it back out front. Well, we'll see if we can coax a turnover out of them. You got to stay on your person. Yep. Now Coach Weatherman wants him to go ahead and foul. And
Well, I didn't foul the right person there.
right. Kenzie Allison with a reach-in foul. It's just her second, but as Dale was alluding to, Colby Davis to the free throw line. She has missed her last two. And on the night, she is 2 out of 5.
Timeout, Minneapolis. Full. 1:54 remaining here in the game. 30-17, Ellsworth.
Welcome back to the gym. Ellsworth is in town. The Lady Bearcats are leading the Lady Lions right as we speak, 30-17, as Colby Davis was fouled before that timeout. Will go to the free throw line for a 1-and-1. And she'll try to add to her point totals here, as I've got her with 23. Makes the front end of the 1-and-1. Second throw on its way. It's rimming off, no good. Westerman with a nice denial as Charisma tries to throw it over the top. And then she is whistled with a reach-in foul on Westerman. Charisma's third. Amy Westerman to the free throw line to shoot a 1-and-1. First free throw, no good. Minute 42 left in this contest. Nelson has it, and the pass is tipped, and then goes through the hands of Fuller.
It's tipped, and we should have left it alone.
Oh, you gotta laugh. Davis has the ball, and she is fouled from behind by Charisma McNary. That's her fourth.
1:28 remaining here in the contest.
Davis back to the free throw line. 1 of 2 the last trip there. Free throw up and good. Well, that's what I've got, 25 points. And make it 26. And she's not done yet. They aren't going to take her out for nothing. Still the half-court trap, and we turn it over.
Possession error to Ellsworth.
(33-17), Ellsworth with a comfortable lead here. Lady Cats play it in. Davis with the ball. And it's my understanding this is a career high for her, 26 points.
.45 seconds to go.
Pass has it. She carried it. We coaxed the turnover out of them. Minneapolis will get the ball back with 39 seconds left in the contest.
Now Ellsworth is going to do some mass substitutes here.
5 out, 5 in.
39 seconds remaining.
Nelson has it, guarded by Klein. Long shot on its way, front rim no good. And the rebound's pulled down out of there by Lakin. Excuse me, that's Klein.
Knocked away by Nelson, picked up by Kornick. 3-on-2. Off the glass, we have not been very spot on our shots this whole game.
That's the way it's going to end. Ellsworth 33, Minneapolis 17. And we'll be back with point totals here in just a little bit as the boys get ready for their contest here in the new gymnasium. We'll be right back. This is Eagle, Channel 20. Welcome back to the gym. Point totals real quick. For Minneapolis, Prisma Vigneri with 6 points. Adeline Laws with 2. Mackenzie Allison with 1. Faith Kornick with 6. Zoe Shoup with 2, and that should total up to about 17 points. For Ellsworth, Klein had 2. Brungart had 2. Jenna Haas had 3 ball early. Amy Westerman did not score, nor did Talbot. The leading scorer here tonight, Colby Davis, with a career high 26 points.
26 of their 33.
26 of their 33. And it was, we could really tell the difference when our Twin Towers had to go to the bench with foul trouble and sit. Because Miss Davis could score rather easily.
That's what turned her loose in the second quarter.
Yep.
No doubt about it. Well, the Lady Lions will take on the visiting Southeast Saline Trojans Friday, and they lost a squeaker in overtime by 4 points, I think, or something like that, down at Southeast back in early January. So hopefully that'll be an exciting game coming up Friday. We're going to call this game to a close. Dale Leach and Mike Perry for Eagle Communications Channel 20. We'll be back for the guys.